Everybody say it, Hetty 13, 13.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I know what I was forgetting. Like the video that I just uploaded for you guys, but it'll be tomorrow. Anyway, the video, or the thing I was forgetting was the other day, nobody was here. I was taking Chico out to go potty, and I was like, oh, I should have brought my video camera out here just so I could like vlog a little bit or something. But of course I didn't, and I look up and I see in the corner of the sky a plane that has like looked like smoke coming out of the engines, and it was like coming around like in a really weird fashion. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's going down, and it was really close to the ground. And Chase was off doing skateboarding in some houses across the street, and he even saw it, and he was like, yo, is that plane going down? So, yeah, and I even mentioned it to him, and he was like, oh my gosh, yes. We see on the news the next day that the plane was, and there's a whole bunch of videos on YouTube of people that took video in my town and stuff, I guess. But, anyway, on the news, they were like, yeah, it was a plane that was going from DFW airport to Brazil, and then their light for the engine came on that there was a fire in the engine, so of course he had to whip it around real quick to come back to DFW, and all that black smoke stuff was actually rocket fuel or fuel for the gas thing. I don't know. I call everything rocket fuel that goes in a plane. So, anyway, all the fuel coming out, they were dumping it so that way they could lessen the load once, because they knew they were going to have to come in for a hard landing, because it wasn't like they needed to land immediately, and it was like the type of thing like, no, we're not going to wait for somebody that's already on the tarmac, like, get the F off the tarmac, we're coming in hot. Do you know what I mean? So they did like a hard landing and like broke one of the engines off, and like the tires busted up in fire and all this stuff. But yeah, I actually saw it, people, and of course didn't have my camera with me. F the walker. I need to be walking freely so I can just be grabbing it and running. You know what I'm saying? Hey peeps, it's been a super busy morning, and now it's 6? Yeah, it's 6 p.m. I've been laying down. I had my nurse come by, I had my sister and her friend here, and then I had frickin' Angie's husband stopped by to say hi, and then, my frickin' home help, no, yeah, Cassie came over, but then also my new physical therapist, so she came over and wore me out, man. She does not play. I mean, she doesn't push it too much because she knows that I can't do too much, but at the same time, I'm like, I should have been doing the exercises while I didn't have the physical therapy, because now it's like starting at the beginning. I suck. Tell them about the plane that was going down.
Oh yeah, there was this plane. It was flying over the city of, and it was leaking a lot of fuel. Excuse me, because I'm in my boxers right now. And it almost came down, and it made the sharpest turn for like a 747. It was like,
Exactly. And I saw it, and then you saw it, and you were like, you were telling your friends, you're like,
we were like, there's no airport towards that way.
Right.
They had
They had
to.
to do sharp
Great
turn.
pilot. You could just tell. He was a great pilot.
I mean, seriously, I'm not sure why he's not on that level of the guy that landed on the Hudson.
Right?
Do you know what I mean? Because for real, I mean, to make that sharp of a turn, nobody was injured. And they still went to Brazil the next day.
He's like Maverick or Ghost Rider.
I don't know what that means, but yes.